202 for the criminally insane.
Oh, you have to be. He's not.
It's Dr. Luther, Joe. It's my good friend, Dr. Luther. They've flown him in from Japan.
You just sit right here. I'm going to move a little farther back here.
You better move farther back.
Oh, I can't even. I'm starting to lose my breath. Are they spraying that mace?
They've got to spray the mace to control him. It's a magic spray, and they have to spray it to control him. Otherwise, he'll come right over here and rip every hair out of your head and bite your ears off. Dr. Luther, hi, it's me, the Nat. Come over here and say hi to Aiello.
The porch light's not even on. You think he's going to recognize you when he doesn't even know who he is?
Well, he's a few sandwiches short of a picnic, Joe. But let's not go over the obvious here. This man is a great athlete. Look at him. Look at him.
Well,
he's trying to pick his own manager, Joe. What does that say about him?
This is not going to be a picnic for his opponent. That is the man you're seeing in the straitjacket, Dr. Luther, his manager in the leather and the hat. Mad Max, 250 pounds, and I've got him listed as from somewhere behind bars, or that's where he should be.
From the Institute for the Criminally Insane, and look, he goes to the same tailor you do, Joe. Those sleeves that tie up in the back.
Oh, my word, we are in big trouble if this man is going to be a mainstay here in the International Wrestling Alliance. Dr. Luther and his opponent, this is going to be our first look from Calgary, Alberta, Chris Kramer. And I'll tell you what, Kramer versus Kramer, that big lawsuit that happened on TV and the movies is going to be nothing like the case he's going to have against Dr. Luther right here this week on the International Wrestling. Look at this!
Well, you know, I understand Chris Kramer was the national champion of amateur wrestling, but at 155 pounds, he's beefed up to 175. But, you know, I don't know if he's going to...
Those amateur moves might not come in too handy here. This is professional wrestling, and I don't even know if Dr. Luther should be in professional wrestling. Look at him going to work already. What can you tell me about this crazy individual?
Well, I can tell you that he's a good friend of mine, and if he comes over here, he'll bite you before he bites me. You know, I feed him all the time, and that's why he likes me, and we get along very well. You'd be surprised what happens when I take him out to the bar with me. He gets over well with the ladies, too, Joe.
Yes, I'm sure he does. You can't even tell the difference between the uniform and the skin color. Like he's as white as a ghost. Is this man alive?
Well, he's alive, Joe, and I'll tell you how alive he is if I call him over here, and again, if he bites you in the knee. But I'll tell you what, he doesn't see the light of day very much. They keep him locked up in a cell. Oh, my God, Joe, he took his skin right off his face.
That is showing some of his Japan work, some of the maneuvering he learned over there in Japan. Look
at him. Look, he's coming out to see you, Joe.
Oh, no.
Come on over, Dr. Luther.
Holy cow, yeah, thank God for Mad Max, and I don't even like him. But,
right now we're seeing the difference between amateur and professional wrestling. Chris Kramer, a great amateur, but he's not doing very well against the twisted mind of Dr. Luther. And look at that, right to the throat. Beautiful move.
Now this Dr. Luther wrestling in Japan, tell us more about that.
Well, look at him. He's biting him, Joe. He's biting him, Joe. This kid is just the appetizer. He's looking at you like the main course. I'll put an apple in your mouth and call him over here.
If anybody's the pig here at ringside, that would be you. And I don't know how you hang out with people like Dr. Luther, but
Joe,
get up. Oh, a clothesline, very impressive.
I have told you I have slapped announcers before, and I'm going to do it again. Show me some respect. I might not even do it myself. I'll call Luther over here. But you're asking about Japan. This man is the world mid-heavyweight martial arts wrestling champion. That means not just wrestling. That means there's no referee. That means kendo sticks. That means nunchucks. That means anything goes. And he's wrestled in front of 50,000 people in Japan, and that is why he is beating the living you-know-what out of Chris Kramer right now.
What do you mean no referees in a match? This guy needs more than one referee.
He doesn't need a referee, Joe. You just have to... The trick is to keep him contained in the ring, because if he gets out into the audience, someone is going to get hurt, and there's going to be a lawsuit. But look, that...
Kramer, look at this. He might get him.
He'll never get him. He's got him by the overalls. Well, he's going to pay for that. Look at Mad Max. Mad Max is concerned because the man was pulling the overalls. You know, you shouldn't play games with the criminally insane, and now he's paying the price. Look at that referee. We're talking about referees. Isn't that Ed Langley? I heard he plays baseball now. Is he a pitcher or a catcher?
I have no idea, and I don't know what that has to do with what we're here to do.
Well, I heard he was a baseball umpire. I'm just asking. Look at, he's biting him again.
He was biting him again. It didn't take long, for lack of a better word, maybe, for Dr. Luther to get back his balance, but...
Say what you will about this man. The bottom line is, you can see he has a knowledge of professional wrestling. You can see he's 6'3", he's 250 pounds, and what's he doing now? No, don't let him outside the ring! Oh my God! He hit him with a tope, that's a move from Japan, and he's wearing him. Please don't let him near the audience. We're going to have lawsuits from here to Yin Yang. Every ambulance chaser in town will be suing the promotion and suing Mad Max.
Hit him with that trolley he came in on.
He's got him with that mental case dolly that they rolled him out on, and he's choking him out. This is all unnecessary, but that's the beautiful part of it.
Holy cow, this guy's a loose cannon, Dr. Luther. Our first look here at him in the IWA, and he is doing a number on this young man named Chris Kramer, who, well, this could be his last match in professional wrestling by the time this one's over.
Not if myself, Mad Max, and all of our lawyers have anything to do with it. He'll be here forever, and I love to see him, and it's good to have a friend like that.
What kind of pin was that?
He could have pinned him.
He's choking him at the same time.
He's not choking him, Joe. He's just playing with him like a cat plays with a mouse that he catches. He flips him around a little before he bites the head off.
Holy cow, Dr. Luther taking his time. I don't even know if this guy knows where he is right now. Does he have any
Joe,
idea?
he thinks he's at dinner because he loves the taste of human flesh. And Chris Kramer, to him right now, looks like a big old hors d'oeuvre at a cocktail party would to you and me.
Oh. Irish whip off the rope, duck under by Kramer. This kid's got a little bit of fire. Oh!
Look at that.
Oh, and he went right to work with the elbow.
Stupid ham and egger went for a big head scissors, and Dr. Luther, with one hand, flicked them onto his head.
He could have pinned him 2 minutes ago, and he hasn't yet, and he's going to work. The referee should be calling this match.
Joe Ayala, he could have pinned him 15 minutes ago. In fact, he probably could have pinned the kid in the dressing room, but he's not choosing to. He's sending you a message, and he doesn't do anything until Mad Max tells him that he's got to do it. Oh my God, he dropped him right on his head again. Call the paramedics, Joe. Okay, get him away from the crowd.
Who are you calling the paramedics for? For Luther or Kramer?
I may be calling them for you in a minute if you don't quit mouthing off.
He is doing a number on this young man from Calgary, Alberta, Dr. Luther. What was he in Japan? He's not a champion.
He is a champion. He's the World Martial Arts Wrestling Champion, Joe. There are no rules there. They're the real men. You don't have referees telling you what to do. It's like two gladiators, and he wrestles very well there. This is his first time outside of Japan. No one else will let him wrestle. What's he doing, Joe? He's got him by the head. He's walking the ropes like a tightrope artist. Oh, my God!
Right into the mat. This is Kramer barely moving. He might have a busted up neck, and he got him.
Now comes my favorite time. This is where he tries to eat his opponent, and I hope they don't stop him. Can we show that on TV?
What are you talking about?
Well, he wants to have lunch. Look, I don't know what part he's going to eat first. Take an arm. Eat his arm.
He is still going to get it, Max. Get that magic can or whatever he uses to cut that man down.
Look at the idiot they've got there. Oh, on the head again. I think he's got a broken neck. Look at the idiot in the red tights they've got. They've paid him $500 to go out and try to handle Dr. Luther, and he doesn't want any part of him. They've got that mask. You see the mask, Joe? That's to keep him from biting anyone.
He is still going to work, this Dr. Luther. Crazy.
Beautiful back suplex, Joe.
We've never seen before in the IWA. Will you calm down for just a second
Mad
here?
Max? Mad Max has got the can.
Look at him.
The can. He got him with it, Joe. It's only a matter of time now.
That stuff puts him out?
That'll control him, Joe. It's like a dream drug, and as you can see, it's put him to sleep for now, long enough to get the mask on.
I've seen enough.
I haven't seen enough. I want to see him do it again. Joe, get up in the ring. Have a match with him. I want to see it happen.
We got to get an interview with these guys now.
Oh, is he going to talk to us?
We're going to hear from Mad Max and Dr. Luther right here, the International Wrestling Alliance. I don't know what more I can tell you.
They've got the mask on.
They should put one of those on you so you'll finally shut up.
You know something? The IWA saw something amazing. They saw Dr. Luther come into the ring. This man is the ultimate weapon. Dr. Luther, PhD, personal human destruction. And the only thing that controls Dr. Luther is this little can and me. And you know what? Anybody stepping into the ring with this man has to be crazy, but they'll never be crazier than him.
For the blood It is warm, and the flesh, it will be mine.